Commanders. So, firstly, let me start with the schedule. That's what I tell you the beginning of the schedule. We got the Eagles to open, at the Eagles to open, at the Cowboys next. So 2 division games away to start. Then at home versus defending champion Seahawks to start the season. So they came out our neck real quick, and I was like, why they do this like that at first? But as the offseason went on, I say, yo, I've got 2 years with JD5. 2 years. The 1 year when he was healthy, I had confidence we could beat any team that was in front of us, whether we did or we didn't. Yeah. I felt like we could beat any team. Every Sunday I woke up, even the first week, not knowing, I just felt confident with him. So I feel the same. And so last year, just to put it into perspective, he played a total of 7 games, but he played 4 full games. 4 full games. He got hurt in 3 games. So he played 4 full games. So last year to me is an outlier for what I think we could be with Jaden Daniels. Injuries is a thing. He has to show us that he can stay healthy. Obviously, he has to show us that. I don't feel like this is the same thing with RG3 where he got hurt and he wasn't the same person. Because the injuries not those. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that injury that RG3 had. So I feel like JD's the same guy, if not better. But I feel like he has to show he could not be hurt as much. That's so we're starting as one. Now then I want to talk about the defense. I gotta look at it because I don't remember some of these niggas' names, but I know them. So we picked up some good players. So we got rid of the AARP team, all them old players that we had. We got younger. So let's start with the linebacking core. We drafted Sonny Styles. Great pickup. We picked up Leo Chenal from the Kansas City Chiefs. Love that pickup.
I love that.
And we got Louisville. So I love our linebacker core. So I think we have a top 5 linebacker core in the league right now with them 3 guys. And we still got McGee. I don't know, y'all wouldn't know who McGee is, but he was the guy that was coming in last year and just going crazy. He's super athletic. So I feel bad for him because I feel like they're going to still shut him a little bit because of what we picked up. But I love that. Then we went out and got some defensive ends because they said we wasn't getting enough pressure. We went and got Odafe Owe. Love him.
He was on my radar, and
I love it. I love that we got him. We also went and got Levon Chazon from the Patriots. Love that pickup. We also got Charles Omenihu. Love that pickup. So we added hella depth to Deion. We already got Armstrong from the Cowboys from a couple years ago. He was beasted before he got hurt. We got Dietrich Wise. So we got depth there. Then we also got a safety back there, Nick Cross from the Colts. I love that pickup. So I just ran down the pickups on defense alone. There's no way we can have as bad defense as we had last year. And that was funny that you said that you had the 6th worst defense of all time, man, because they said we had the 3rd worst defense of all time last year. They had the Commanders. So it was bad. Like, it was bad. So we was a bad team.
NFL, or is it with these defense just that bad?
I think,
it's crazy.
We were bad. I ain't gonna lie. We were just bad. Like, I feel like we would never go get off the field. So I feel like I was concerned about not getting Jaden Daniels a lot of weapons in the offseason, but another weapon is giving him the ball. Being able to give him the ball, being able not to have him go down 10-0 to start the game. That's another weapon to have.
Extra possessions.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to give him extra possessions. A guy like that's dynamic. Give some extra possessions, man.
Yeah.
Move the chains.
And make him not have to play from behind all the time and try to be Superman all the time. We can just play within the system now.
Throw your whole game plan off too.
Yeah. So that's my thought process with that. And then I love the pickup of what's my man's name? I can't think of his name. Help me, Lord. Tampa Bay backup running back. White. Rashad White.
Yeah, Rashad White.
I love the pickup of Rashad White to go along with Bill. I like that we go let them 2 be our main guys. Yeah, and a lot of people see Bill. I seen something this week that Bill had the 6th most yards ever with someone that had less than 200 carries ever in NFL history. Ever with 200 or less carries. He had over 800 yards. He had 840-something yards with less than 200 carries. So I like that he's going to be more of getting the ball more this year. I want to see what he can do. And then I like our depth at wide receiver. Last year we didn't have no depth at wide receiver. We had practice squad players playing. We also had Terry that missed the whole training camp because of the holdout.
That was the problem versus the Dallas game too.
That was a huge problem. Huge problem. No
Like,
Terry, nobody.
Yeah, dudes don't even know who they was.
Exactly. I didn't know who they was, and I watched them every week. I'm like, who we bringing up
That's
this week?
why I get rid of the ball.
Like, so it was a crazy situation last year with him getting hurt. Terry only played 6 games last year, so it was a whole. So I don't look at that 5-12 season and say that's who the Commanders are. I look at that 12-5 season and say we're in that range, anywhere from 10 to 12 wins is my range I see with them, because I feel like JD5 was one of those players. He just wins. I feel like a Lamar. He's not Lamar as far as like the exact same play, but I feel like with Lamar, you know you're gonna be a playoff team typically. I feel the same with JD if he can stay healthy. I feel like JD could get wins. I just feel like we picked up good receivers and we still might get Diggs. It's in the works. Hopefully, it's looking like right now. I would love to have Diggs on that team. We drafted Antonio Williams. I think Antonio Williams reminds me of a JSN, or I'm not saying he's as good as them, but he reminds me of them. Or what's my man from Detroit name?
Amon-Ra.
Help me out.
St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yes, he reminds me of them type of players. I still don't. I don't think he's a number one. So we still need to get that once Terry's done with us, whatever. But I think they said they're getting Terry moving around more, and he's going to get the ball more rather than that little 6 passes a game. Like he's going to get more to the getting 6 catches a game rather than 6 targets a game. It's going to be 6 catches.
You need like 10 to 12 targets a game.
That's what they said. David Blau said 10 targets. I love that.
Y'all got any new coaching changes?
Yeah, defense and offensive coaches. The defensive coach is from Minnesota. He came from that blitz and defense. What's his name? DeJounte Jones. He came from under that system with the Vikings, blitzing heavy blitz defense. I love that. Yeah. Get that pressure. I love that. I love the corner. I love picking up Amik Robertson. I like his tenacity. I love his tenacity.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah. I love the tenacity with him. I love Trey Amos. Coming back, he hurt right now. He only starting on the published right now. Right now, well, not published, but he's not able to practice right now. But I love Trey Amos and my guy from Michigan. What's my guy from Michigan? 2 years ago, we drafted him. Senator. Yeah. So I love that. Like I said, I love Nick Cross being there at safety. So I love what we did on defense, offense. I would like another receiver.
Well, before you switch back to offense, I remember when this move came down. And I didn't know if you knew a lot about him, but Chenal, I watched him for the last 3-4 years in Kansas City. I'm telling you, bro, you got a player right there. So he was like a role player, but he came up. He was always around the ball, making plays. So now with him starting, with him getting those snaps, I'm telling you, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
No, I love the linebacker core. Like I like Maine. Like that's why I said what I said when Maine was talking about Dallas. Like I feel like a lot of the players that was picked up is not known by the world. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a direct Commanders fan,
but that's why also what I meant too. I said about the Seahawks too. It's not about the names. I can't really name outside of what's his name, Witherspoon maybe.
Right.
From the Seahawks, and obviously Lawrence from Dallas. But it's the collection that's going to make it all work. And how you get that collection play as a whole, that's how you win in football, period.
Yeah, for sure.
Play collective defense, then you cook on something.
And to answer your question, maybe I answered one of it. I didn't get the second half about the new coaches. We got a new offensive coordinator. We got David Blau, which came from the Ben Johnson system. So we're doing more under center stuff. Not all the RPOs much no more. Not out of the shotgun as much no more. A lot of under the center, a lot more play action to protect Jaden a little bit more. And everything, not make him have to be Superman as much. You know what I'm saying? So I do like what we got. Put him on the board. Who you say?
So Conku, put him on the board.
Stop, bro. Chill. We gonna maybe draft that nigga in the second round. Stop playing.
I might go fourth.
Reach. So I literally said this, but I was like when you was talking, I said I feel like we're NFC East champions between us and y'all. I think the Eagles is. Honestly, I think the Eagles are taking a down year. I really do. Like I think Hurts.
When you say down, how down you be thinking? You thinking? I think
9-8.
Yeah, like somewhere around there. I think they were. Yeah.
Not dominant. Like they've been dominant for years.
I don't think
down on that scoreboard.
I don't think they'll be down. Me personally,
get down that scoreboard, they're gonna be trying to run old boy out of town. And I don't want to hear not a word from none of them.
Hurts won't be there too much longer.
I don't think that. I don't see a far drop off. I think I think it's addition by subtraction by getting rid of Brown. I mean, talent-wise, yeah, but it was a lot of stuff going on in that locker room, man. And when you get rid of that, and you don't have to tiptoe and walk on eggshells, and the tension is not as high. Now it's a lot when you're replacing an All-Pro player, but I think they have the horses or the system in place to maintain what they have. If it do be a drop off, I think it'd be slight. I don't think it'd be something too drastic. I mean,
and it fall out his hands quick.
And then even if they sense it slipping, they have the type of front office that'll go and make some type of play or deals to ensure that they don't slip too far.
So let me ask you this.
I would say this.
I think I'm right. Let me look up one more time. Did y'all know? I think I looked up the other day. I think I seen it right. Hold on. Let me make sure.
But why you looking? This let me remind you what Jalen Hurts was very mediocre before they got Brown. Very mediocre. Eagles was not scary before they got Brown. When they got Browns, when they got scary.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
So I feel it. I feel like Brown. I think Smith is a good receiver, a very good receiver, not just good. I think he's a very good receiver, but I think he's also needs Brown or another person there. I don't think he could be. I don't think Smith is like that. Like he's very good. I think he's gonna have 80 catches or 90 maybe.
I think Brown is a difference maker. Smith is good, but
yeah, I ain't worried. I like to put that. I ain't worried about him neither. Exactly.
I know this was like one of the last topics, but before we go, this actually was a crazy segue to what I'm about to ask. But I still want to finish up with the Commanders. But I was going to ask after this topic, who are y'all most excited to see when it comes to fantasy and real life when it comes to rookies on offense? Because for me, I was going to say I'm excited to see what Mekhi Lemon is going to look like in Philly.
The dude that was hurt real bad, the receiver, Tyson. I want to see what Tyson do.
Jordan Tyson?
Yeah, I forgot where he went to.
He's in New
Saints,
Orleans,
right? Yeah, I want to see what he's gonna do. Only why I didn't pick Love, I think Love's in a horrible situation, so I didn't pick him.
For me, it was either Lemon or Price in Tennessee.
Honestly, even though we talked about him probably not playing this year, Mendoza would be the guy I'm most excited to see. I'll wait another year
because I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I didn't pick him only because I wasn't sure if he's starting or not right away.
Fantasy
but he would have been my pick too.
Where'd Denzel Boston go? Where'd he go? Cleveland?
With the Browns.
Nah, I ain't worried about nothing over there. Unless you tell me Deshaun Watson turned back the clock.
Right.
I ain't got no interest in it. No mind. I guess I might have to go with Mekhi Lemon or Tyson up. But I was going to ask, did y'all know Saquon is only 29? Like that.
Yeah.
Saquon was older than that. Like, he only 29? No wonder they won the championship. 27 years old.
I just don't think the Eagles, all I'm telling you is this. I guarantee victory week 1. Like and comfortably. And comfortably as well.
Yo. Battery like, around the low too. So
I feel comfortable. When I say comfortable, I mean like 2 scores, like 10 plus. I feel like we go bust their ass like real smooth. Like comfortably beat them. Like what we built on that defensive side, I think Jalen's gonna be in for some shit, and I think we go make them look bad, like real bad, real bad. I'm very comfortable.
Get on that boy first. Put the heat on that boy.
I just feel like we're better. Jaden bust their ass. Like Jaden always put up numbers against them. Like I feel comfortable against them. Like I don't think. I ain't worried. Week 1.
This is why
first up right there. We got the Eagles.
This is why I love football, man. This is why I love.
You take AJ Brown now. AJ Brown was he was the one that put the scare in us. I mean, obviously Saquon too, but having AJ and Smith that opened it up for Barkley too a lot. Barkley go get his. He always good for a good breaking 1 or 2.
And to give Jalen some credit, he was good at the deep ball too.
Yeah, he's very good at the deep ball. Yeah, but I mean,
AJ down there no
more. But you play action to Saquon. I mean, he got a 5-yard cushion at that point. Now we see what do what Smith go do. So listen. 32-20. 32-20.
That's why
I'm being generous. I'm being generous right now.
I love it.
I'm being very generous.
32.
32. God, man, like I feel comfortable. Like